up, everybody? I was going to do our mindful message and a walk again, but we're getting the hurricane weather now. So the next couple days are going to be pretty rainy and cold. So I'm moving my my workout to Pilates indoors instead of walking. So I'm still going to do Monday mindful message. I have a couple coming at you today. The first one is a fun one. I'm just going to recommend scary movies. This is for your kids. I broke it down in 3 categories. I have kids, teens, and adults. So grab a pen. These are a highly recommended, researched movie list. So let's start with kids. I want to say, let's say like 2nd or 3rd grade, because I feel like before that they're just too little for scary movies, but not necessarily. It really depends on your kid. But here is my kids list. First of all, the old school Casper with Christina Ricci, made in the 90s. Always a good one to watch with your kids. They play it on TV this time of year, but there is also cartoon Caspers that you can watch. Of course, Hocus Pocus, and they came out with a Hocus Pocus 2. I believe they're working on a 3rd one. The Goonies, good time of year to bring that one back. The House with the Clock in its Walls. That's a really good one for kids. Goosebumps, any of the movies. I think there's like 3 now. I haven't kept up with them. The movie Leprechaun. Remember back in the day, like the killer leprechaun. It really depends on your kid, though. That can get a bit scary. We have Gremlins. Frankenweenie. Frankenweenie. It's a cartoon movie. Monster House, also another good cartoon movie. Ernest Scared Stupid. Peanuts, The Great Pumpkin, classic. Drop Dead Fred, also a good one to bring back with your kids. The Witches, there's an old one and a new version. E.T. Any of the Percy Jackson. I think they made 3 movies now. There's a show. It's a good time of year for that. The Addams Family, of course. Or there's a new show on TV called Wednesday. Corpse's Bride. The Nightmare Before Christmas. Halloween Town. Hotel Transylvania. Little Monsters. Coneheads. The Little Vampire. Any of the Scooby-Doo movies or cartoons. Coraline. The Curse. A Series of Unfortunate Events. Night Books. Mostly Ghostly. Coco. Haunted Mansion. Return to Oz. Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. Girl vs. Monster. Spirit Halloween. R.L. Stein's Haunting. What is that word? Hair? Something like that. Sorry about that. Just Google R.L. Stein movie. It'll come up. Tales from the Crypt. Beetlejuice, old or new. Double Trouble, Toil and Trouble. That's with the Olsen twins. The Dog Who Saved Halloween. Twitches. Alvin and the Chipmunks Meet the Wolfman. Spooky Buddies. Teen Witch or Paranorman. So hopefully something on there was popping out for your kids. Let's go into the teens. The Craft. The new movie called Tarot was pretty good. I watched it. Of course, the Twilight series. The Blair Witch. The Conjuring. The Faculty. The Glass House. 13 Ghosts. The Scream movies, old or new, or the show. I Know What You Did Last Summer. They made a couple of those. Cape Fear. There's also A River Wild. That was a creepy movie, and they also made a new version of that as well. The Sixth Sense. Fear. Any of the Dracula movies. Queen of the Damned. Ghost Ship. A Haunting in Connecticut. The Last House on the Left. Jeepers Creepers. Wrong Turn. Nightmare on Elm Street. Friday the 13th, any of those movies. Disturbia, Carrie, old or new, Maximum Overdrive, World War Z, Zombieland, Warm Bodies, I Am Legend, any of the Maze Runner series, any of the Purge movies, Death Becomes Her, Final Destination, or Idle Hands. All right, let's go into the adult list. There's a lot, so I'm just going to shoot them at you. I'll try to slow down. The Lost Boys. I love bringing that one back. Interview with the Vampire. What Lies Beneath. The Others. Children of the Corn. Amityville Horror. Insidious. Paranormal Activity. A Haunting at Hill House. It's also a new show right now. I watched it. It was good. Pet Sematary. The Invisible Man. The old or new version. Thinning. Eagle Eye. Any of the Jurassic Park movies, I feel like this is a great time of year for those. Werewolves in New York. The Hills Have Eyes. Any of the Saw movies. A River Wild. I think I just did that one, sorry. Obsessed. The Roommate. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Aliens. Prometheus. Predator. The Abyss. War of the Worlds. Outbreak. Signs. The Burbs. Poltergeist. Any of the American Horror Stories. Get Out. The Hunger Games. The Skeleton Key. The Boogeyman. The Ring. Tremors. The Mist. There's also a TV show called The Mist. Any of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Great time of year to bring those back. Mannequin. Something like that, where the girl turns into, at night, she becomes real life in the store. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or you can watch the old Buffy or Angel series, or the Vampire Diaries, good time to flashback, or the originals. The Descent. Now, if you want scary, like world scary, you have Volcano, 2012, San Andreas, or The Day After Tomorrow. Those are like doom and gloom movies that are really good. Blindness. Practical Magic. Taken. Pitch Black. Salem's Lot. Halloween. Any of the movies. Trick or Treat. Hold Your Breath. Some of these are new. The Mousetrap. Never Let Go. Afraid. Speak No Evil. A Quiet Place. Imaginary. The Strangers. The Deliverance. Talk to Me. Misery. The Black Phone. Rose Red. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. You Should Have Left. The Exorcist. Any of the Terrifier movies. It. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It Follows. Urban Legends. Sinister. Hereditary. Smile. The Babadook. The Omen. The Orphan. Fright Night. The Cabin in the Woods. Cabin Fever. The Silence of the Lambs. Rosemary's Baby. Us. The Evil Dead. 1408. Candyman, or Hellraiser. I hope this gave you something to watch. There's a bunch more, but these are my favorite. Also, The Shining. I don't know if I threw that. Also, a good time. Enjoy. Happy Halloween.